Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 651 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. I'm going to finish up what I said with the Mega Feraligatr the last time. It took me a minute to find, but I found a spot where I stopped. And from what I responded with last time, here's what Feraligatr said. Feraligatr actually looks annoyed. Seriously? You told them more times that what they're doing is only making the situation worse, and they still do it? Honestly, what is wrong with them? Do they even care about you at all? To make it worse, it's a member of, yep. And Feraligatr's eyes wide and shocked. Seriously? One of them doesn't listen to you and still shuts you out, despite knowing how it makes you feel? That's just plain messed up. That's why I show my Pokemon so much love. Unlike most people, they actually treat me with love and respect and care about me. You give your Pokemon lots of love and care, yet your own, decides to ignore you and what you say, making you feel worse when they are supposed to love and care for you. They're just terrible. Feraligatr scoffs. Honestly, I can see why you're not a big fan of humans. And it doesn't help that I can switch personalities really easily. One minute I can be friendly and having fun. One thing goes wrong, and then I get angry or upset. I sort of know how you feel. Sometimes I can be friendly and happy one minute, but if something irritates me, I can become angry and grumpy. Feraligatr pauses for a moment. Actually, speaking of personalities, I just thought of something. What? Well, you said you had Pokemon on your team, right? Feraligatr's face takes on a sly smile. Yeah? You wouldn't happen to have a Totodile on your team, would you? Like, at all? Yeah, I have all members of your evolution family, even Croconaw. The Feraligatr's eyes widen as the smile becomes a bit more excited. Wait, seriously? You have a Totodile and a Croconaw? Like, you really have them? Yeah, not only that, but I also have the regular version of you, and he really likes me. The Feraligatr looks very surprised at hearing this. Wait, hold on. You have a regular Feraligatr, a Totodile, and a Croconaw, and they all like you? I don't believe it. So he didn't really believe anything I said until I showed him. Watch. If you think that is shocking, then this will definitely shock you. I have different legendaries that love me too, like Lugia, for example. The Feraligatr looks shocked. What? Legendary? You have a legendary Pokemon on your team, and it likes you? He pauses for a moment. Wait, there's no way. You gotta be messing with me now. No, I'm not. Really? Okay, what's another legendary Pokemon you have that likes you then? Feraligatr waits expectingly. Palkia? Feraligatr stunned. Palkia? One of the creation trio? You're a trainer who has the goddess face on your team, and it actually likes you. You're definitely messing with me. No, no, I'm really not. I'm being completely serious. The Feraligatr can't believe what he's hearing, especially considering how many trainers would kill to have a legendary on their team, let alone multiple legendaries. Okay, let's say I believe you, and you really do have a team with multiple legendaries in it, including a creation deity. How in the name of Arceus did you manage that? I catch them and take good care of them. The Feraligatr seems amazed. You actually caught and raised not one, but multiple legendaries. You know how many trainers would give up everything they had to just have one, right? And not only will these legendaries let a trainer catch and raise them, but they actually like you. Yeah, I even got some legendaries you never even heard of. It's a hybrid of Lugia and a Totodile. And yes, guys, I know Totodile ain't a real Pokemon, but remember, this has been one of the most favorite Pokemon I've ever created. That's why I love this hybrid. This hybrid's so nice. Feraligatr's eyes widen. Hybrid? A legendary hybrid? A Lugia Totodile hybrid? Are you serious? Yeah, I raised him myself from an egg. In fact, he's a massive legendary, being over 300 feet tall the last time I saw him. The Feraligatr looked shocked. What? Over 300 feet? You trained a freaking 300-foot tall giant of a legendary that's somehow part Totodile? How? I told you he was shocked, and he still is shocked. Listen, how it took him forever to start understanding. I don't think he's still. I think when I finished up the conversation the other night, he never became unshocked. He might still be shocked right now. Sapphire, alright. Sapphire, my sweet hybrid, you can hear me. Can you please come here? The massive Feraligatr listens cautiously, wondering if the mighty hybrid will actually show up. Wait, you think that if you call the frickin' hybrid will actually show up? Yeah, he has before, a ton of times. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm getting this straight. First off, you actually have legendaries, including a frickin' legendary hybrid, and they somehow like you. Second, the legendary hybrid's over 300 feet tall, and it actually comes when you call it. Yeah, he's very overprotective of me. Okay, I don't think you understand how unbelievable this is. Legendary Pokemon are, well, legends. Yet, here you are, some random trainer with multiple legendaries that somehow like you, and on top of that, you have a 300-foot tall hyper legendary that's for whatever reason super protective of you. I don't know how this is even possible. He honestly might be too far away to hear me. He was at my house, but I'm decently far away from that. Wait. So the 300-foot tall hybrid's at your home, and he usually comes when you call him, except now we're too far away for him to hear? Like you're saying there's a chance he could be here right now if we were close enough. Yeah? Wow. Wow. You're telling me that you have not only a legendary, but an incredibly rare, giant, and incredibly powerful legendary hybrid at your home, and if we were close enough, it would probably show up. I really wish I could see something like that. I bet there's no trainer in history that's achieved something like this. I close my eyes and try to telepathically speak to Sapphire by saying, Sapphire, buddy, if you can hear this telepathic call, please come. I really want to see you. The Feraligatr stands next to me with anticipation, watching, expecting for any sign of the legendary hybrid. You think it'll actually show up? You really think this behemoth Lugia Toadal hybrid could show up right here, right now, just because you called it? A few seconds later, the Feraligatr stands next to me waiting. Suddenly, a loud crashing sound can be heard, and the leaves can be seen blowing in all directions. What was that? I love how he said that. You think the legendary hybrid will actually just come just because you called it? Immediately, a few seconds later, yes. Oh my gosh. That might be him. The loud sounds continue, followed by the stomping of massive feet and what sounds like something being pushed out of the way. I think you're right. It sounds like something extremely massive is coming towards us. Sapphire, if that's you, we're over here. The sounds abruptly stop, followed by a loud and deep roar. The giant hyper's definitely nearby. You are doing good, Sapphire. The footsteps continue getting closer and closer to our location. You realize that the hyper's getting really close, and it's only a matter of time before it's standing before us. 15 seconds later, the footsteps stop, and the area is dead silent for a moment. Hey, is it just me, or is it getting darker? A massive shadow appears, covering the area around us. Then the hyper finally appears. It's so large that all we can see is its head and neck. What about its feet? Is it not on the ground? Is he flying? I mean, he has a Lugia Total hybrid, so him flying wouldn't be too far-fetched. But, here you are, Sapphire. I love you. I'm glad you're here. The legendary hybrid lets out a soft and friendly-sounding grumble at the sight of me. Its gaze focusing on me almost immediately. It appears to be rather happy to see you. I walk up to the massive hybrid and gently pet him. The hybrid leans down, allowing you to reach its head and pet it. It's incredibly soft, yet its scales feel hard and almost metallic. Despite its massive size, it surprisingly feels as if it would be the perfect cuddling partner. See, Feraligatr? He's friendly and cares a lot about me. The Feraligatr looks on, still shocked that a legendary hybrid, who's at least 300 feet tall, is actually right in front of him. And it seems friendly and even cares about this trainer. I can see that he's friendly, just... Wow. You seriously have have him and multiple other legendaries under your command?
Yeah, the reason he's so large is because of my bond with him. This legendary is special because his power increases and his size increases the more that we care about each other. The Feraligatr surprise only increases.
Dang. So basically, the more you care about each other, the bigger he gets?
Yeah, in fact, there's more to him than that. Our bond is good enough he can speak English and even transform into different creatures. The Feraligatr's eyes widen.
Wait, what? You're telling me your freaking 300-foot tall, hyper legendary can get even bigger if you two care for each other, and he can talk, and he can change his form? Please tell me that's not all.
That's all I know of, but there may be more powers I don't even know about. The Feraligatr looks absolutely stunned.
Seriously, there's probably more powers that your 300-foot tall hyper legendary, who you can control as if it was a wild caught totodile, can do that you don't even know about? I don't even know what to say. If you told me this a few minutes ago, I would have said you're lying. How in the world did you manage to catch and raise this beast to the point that it cares for you, obeys you, and is happy to see you?
I think I was originally going to answer this, guys, but I think I already had a response put in. However, it flipping messed the thing weirdly froze up and it wouldn't let me send the thing. Well, it was actually given to me by a that could transform. Period. He could sense that I had a pure heart, and he turned into a Lugia to talk to me and see how trustworthy I was. He really liked me, so he gave me the egg with sapphire in it. There you go. The Feraligatr looks very much amazed and confused.
You're telling me that a Totodile that could transform somehow turned into a Lugia to test you, and that it was so satisfied that it rewards you by giving you the egg of the 300-foot tall hybrid sitting right in front of us? Please tell me that's not how you got this beast.
Actually, it is. Period. In fact, he already liked me as soon as he hatched. Hacked? I said, I'll put hatched. Even so much to the point. Even so much to the point where within about 5 or 10 minutes, he was already the size of a normal Lugia, being 17 feet tall.
The Feraligatr is stuck. You're kidding, right? You said that this legendary hybrid went from hatching to 17 feet tall in 10 minutes from a freaking Totodile egg.
Yeah. Honestly, if you don't believe me, the proof is right in front of you. I'm sure you've never seen a hybrid that's over 300 feet tall. I would say legendary, not hybrid, because he's probably never seen a hybrid in his life either, so. Frey remained speechless, looking at the 300-foot-tall hybrid with absolute shock.
You're right. I, Feraligatr, have not even seen a legendary that's over 300 feet before this. I can see that you are telling the truth because there is a giant 300-foot-tall legendary standing right beside us letting you pet it.
I love how sarcastic he said that. Yeah, I can believe you because there's a massive 300-foot-tall Lugia standing right beside you, flipping, letting you pet him.
But still, a 17-foot-tall, newly hatched hybrid within 10 minutes. That's insane!
Yeah. He has a lot more power than that. He can actually speak English too. If our bond is strong enough. If Rare continues to look completely and utterly shocked.
Wait, hold on a dang second. You're telling me that this beast can not only transform into other Pokemon, but he can actually talk if your bond is strong enough. Seriously?
Hey, Sapphire. Sapphire. Buddy. See if you can speak still. Period. I love you. Let's see. I swear, if he actually responds and it speaks back to me saying the words "I love you," I'm gonna go nuts. No. No way, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm about to say I said about to do something. Oh, he did. Hold on. Of course. Of course I do. Period. You and me have been friends for months. Remember how much you liked me when you first hatched out of that egg? It put touchdown instead of hatched. Remember, that's how you got so big. Because you and me cared for each other so much. No! Stop! You fat note, Trenton! I can't fix it when I won't stop. Give me a flippin' second. This thing's being... Alright guys, here's what it says. Hey Sapphire, buddy. See if you can speak still. I love you. The hybrid seems to understand your words and focuses on me. It takes a few seconds, but its eyes suddenly seem to light up, for a lack of better words. Then suddenly its face contorts and an oddly deep yet surprisingly friendly voice can be heard. You love me? Of course I do. You and me have been friends for months. Remember how much you liked me when you first hatched out of that egg? Remember, that's how you got so big, because you and me had such a strong bond. The hybrid's face seems to show emotion as it thinks back to the first time it hatched, and the first time it met you. It remembers how happy you made it, and how it quickly grew because of that. How could I forget? I remember, when I first hatched, I was small. I remember growing quickly because I loved spending time with you. You loved me as much as I loved you. Yeah, it's also because of that bond why you can speak English and how you can have all those cool powers, like transforming into different things. The hybrid seems to grin, the corners of its mouth turning up. It remembers the bond you two have and the power it's obtained because of that bond. That must be why I have all of these unique abilities. It's because of my bond with you. You love me, and I love you. And because of that, I can speak now. I can transform. I can grow even more. There may even be other powers that neither of us know about. The hybrid seems intrigued by the thought of other unknown powers. There is a very likely chance that I have abilities I'm not aware of, that you are not aware of, that we are not aware of. The hybrid's face changes to a gentle expression. If our bond becomes even stronger, I may be even better at protecting you and loving you. You and me. And me already care about each other a ton. Period. Otherwise, you wouldn't be that big. Plus, when you showed up, you immediately recognized me and was staring at me happily, even letting me pet you immediately. Ah! Stop, please! No, 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 dude, no, Trent, don't say anything. It's hard to, because this thing glitches out like that. Come on. Why did it do that? That's like the one thing about this that sucks. And we already care about each other a ton. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that big. Plus, when you showed up, you immediately and was staring at me halfway, even letting me pet you immediately. The hybrid nod is expression full of affection. You're right. Just like you said, the two of us care for each other deeply, and it shows. I recognized you and let you pet me right away. Even with how much larger I've gotten, you still make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I had no idea you ordered that, but I don't care. Speaking of, see if you can still transform into something that's not a Pokemon real quick. Like a dragon. If our bond is as good as it was yesterday. Then you should be able to do that still. Are you serious? It worked. I didn't even tell it how big or small to make the dragon. It literally just grew. It did it on its own. The hybrid seems to focus for a moment and concentrates on transforming. After a few seconds, its body starts to glow when suddenly the form of a large dragon appears. It's a much bigger version of the standard Esteem style dragon, Eastern style dragon, about 40 feet long, with deep blue scales and a golden head, crest, and spine. The change in dimension is so sudden that the Feraligatr takes a step back, still in awe of the creature before him. Yep. Our bond is as good as ever. Period. I don't know if you have any other powers you can get from our bond. But I'm just glad that you still love me as much as you always have. The dragon lowers its head, its golden eye staring directly at me. And, 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 Its gaze full of affection. I will always love you. Our bond is still strong, and who knows what other abilities it may grant me. And no matter what your abilities I gain, I will always love you, and I will always protect you. Perfect. Yes. This is what I was talking about earlier. Whenever I told you if you get angry, to not take it out on me or my other Pokemon. Period. Sapphire here is very friendly. However, if you hurt me, you will regret it. Because Sapphire will protect me instantly. Oh my gosh, please stop doing that. I swear if I still had seizures, it would make me have one. Because it keeps like shaking and doing this weird thing. Freya looks at the 300-foot tall dragon and looks at me. It said 40 foot. What the frick? Did it just grow 300 feet tall again just to match what Lugia or the original Lugia was? He seems to understand the situation.
You're absolutely right. If something happened to you, I have no doubt that this one would go on a rampage to protect you. I'm guessing he has some pretty powerful attacks, am I right?
Yes. That's mostly what these transformations are for. So he is in a bigger and scarier form that has amazing powers to protect me. The Dreadnought, or the Fragger nods in agreement.
I see. So his transformations increase his size and make him look even more fearsome and intimidating. But at the same time, the transformations also increase his powers. Sounds like a double win for protecting you.
Yeah, we've only been together for a few months. But in those few months, me and him have built up such a strong bond. Close. They actually almost got everything. It didn't put bond, though. The Fragger remains amazed by the bond you two share.
If this is how much you two have developed your bond in a few months, there's no telling how strong it will be if you two spend years together.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sapphire has had to protect me from my own pet dinosaur before. Because we both got cursed a few months ago. And it made my pet dinosaur turn aggressive and try to attack me at times. Freya's eyes widen. Uh-oh, he's shocked again.
Wait. Your dinosaur? What the heck do you have a freaking dinosaur? What kind of dinosaur even was it?
This is like the only Pokemon that has questioned what the frick I got a hybrid that's 300 foot tall from, where I got a fucking pet dinosaur, and why I have legendary Pokemon that love the snot out of me. And that legendary part's not even a lie, guys. Sapphire is basically just an incarnation of every single legendary if you think about it, because it takes all the love I give my Pokemon and like basically turns it into its own power. Like, yeah, it feeds off the love I give to it, but, like, it still takes the love. I mean, similar to a fetching boss in Pokemon games, where, like, if you love your Pokemon and show them that love, they'll give you something in return. Yes, it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but unlike most, he is very friendly and affectionate, especially since I raised him. However, another Pokemon put a curse on him and me, and it made him transform into different things too, and even become aggressive at times. I don't know how many times in the last few months I've about gotten attacked or eaten by him because of that. By him because of that. The Ferreira looks more and more surprised.
Your your pet dinosaur is a mother frickin' Tyrannosaurus Rex. It was friendly and affectionate until a Pokemon cursed it and suddenly made it transform and get more aggressive. And it's attacked you a few times. Dang, you really don't have a normal life, do ya? Or even normal pets.
It may not it may not seem normal, but they have brought me more happiness than most humans ever did. So, I'm not complaining. Ferrer thinks about this for a moment.
You know, you're right. I don't know any human to have a 300-foot tall dragon and a Tyrannosaurus Rex for a pet. They probably are a lot happier than most humans, and you do spend a lot of time with them, so maybe it's actually a pretty normal life for you. Plus, it's definitely a pretty cool set of pets.
I had a few other pets in the past too, including an actual dragon and a phoenix. What is he gonna say about Fragger's been shocked by everything, but it's honestly making his reaction so much better. The Fragger's even more amazed now.
You had an actual dragon and an actual phoenix at some point, too? How in the actual heck did that even come about for you? Who even gave you them? Where did they even come from?
The dragon was owned by other people, but unfortunately did not get treated well despite his amazing power of being able to grow to massive size to protect someone he cares about. Stop! Please! That could. Guys, epilepsy warning! Because this thing won't stop jittering and shaking like it's trying to give people seizures. Stop doing that! I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. It's this doing this. I don't know why. Just like Sapphire, that dragon and that phoenix were very friendly and protective. Fred seems to look sad for those Pokemon.
It's terrible what happened to that dragon, especially if it was that powerful. Those people who mistreated him should have treated him with more respect, given that he was so strong.
Expression becomes more interested at the mention of the fence.
And you said that the fence was friendly and protective too?
Yes. Since he is a phoenix, he was immortal and could be reborn to be bigger and stronger. However, despite this, some of my crazy neighbors kept spraying him with water and hurting him. Immortal! Immortal! Not a mortal! Oh my gosh, dude, why? I hope he gets what I said, because it flipping put immortal instead of immortal. Fredo, it's absolutely shocked.
They sprayed a dang fence with water? They actually hurt it? What the heck was wrong with those neighbors? If it's a fence, they should realize that it would come back after being hurt, right? Why would they even bother doing that?
My neighbors are complete lunatics. Period. Although, let's just say karma came back to bite them. Because the fans did go after them. No! The Phoenix did go after them. And even the dragon that got hurt by other people protected me from those lunatic neighbors. Fredo chose at hearing that.
They really were asking for it then. If they were so stupid as to hurt a dang phoenix and a powerful dragon, they deserved it when the two of them got their revenge.
There we go. Oh, I love this Fragger so much. He's so shocked, which makes it. Every time he's shocked, he has the best reactions.
Wait, what? You have a 300 motherfucking foot tall hybrid Totodile Lugia legendary that flippin' loves you and is overprotective of you that can speak English and transform?
I love it, dude. They have broken into my house multiple times. Most of that happened before the curse, though. Ah! Stop. Before the curse, though. Fredo eyes wide.
What? They broke into your house multiple times, and they did that before the curse got placed on you? That's crazy. Why the heck were they even trying to get into your house? What'd they want from you?
They were nuts. Were nuts. I heard some of them whispering while trying to open the door. There was especially this one woman. At one point, I heard her whispering, "Let me in. I want to hurt you. Let me in. Ferrero looks completely furious about that statement.
What the heck is wrong with that woman? Why would she say something like that? What was she even going to do if she did get in? And what the heck is she targeting, and why the heck is she targeting you?
I don't know. I think my dragon told me that she had a knife at one point. But because of his amazing power, he never got hurt by her. In fact, she got scared of him. Trenton, you're on YouTube. Why would you make that noise? Shut up, guys. I'm sorry, my brain goes mentally insane. Ever since I said that one nasty word on here, my brain's gone mentally insane now. And now it won't stop. I've read her chuckled again.
She really tried to break into your house and stab you with a knife, and all she got for it was being scared away by your dragon?
Yeah. Are you sucking me? Trenton! That's on YouTube! Now I forgot what I was going to say. But remember, he also had the power to become massive. So, if I was her, I would be scared too. Because who expects somebody to have a pet dragon? Especially one so big. Fred nods, agreeing with you.
Good point. I'm sure she didn't expect to be greeted by a dragon that can grow into a massive monster. She probably freaked the heck out when she saw it.
Speaking of pets, of my sweet pets. I said pets, not pants. I don't care about pants. Frick off. I care more about the dragon, the fence, the dinosaur, the sapphire, all my Pokemon that I care for. Noivern, Lugia, Haxorus, the whole Totodile line. I am not picking one over anybody else. I love all three of them to death. There was one time where another curse was placed on him. I know. Somebody gave him some kind of liquid that looked like water. Water! 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 Okay, now I'm starting to get hissed, dude. This is. Do you guys see why I don't need. This is why I didn't want to add anything out. This is why I don't never edit out my videos despite how long they get. Because do you see how angry I get? I don't need to be getting angry. Now, because now I said the R. water. However, after he drank it, he turned into a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex werewolf. Very.
Wait, someone gave him a liquid to turn him into a Tyrannosaurus Rex werewolf? A freaking T-Rex werewolf? What even is a T-Rex werewolf, and why the heck would somebody do that to him?
I don't get this. Whenever they gave it to him, they told me it was because having a pet dinosaur is dangerous. And supposedly to teach me a lesson, they turned him into that. Very gross.
What kind of stupid logic is that? Having a pet dinosaur is dangerous, so they decide to give him a freaking liquid to turn him into a freaking T-Rex werewolf? That doesn't sound safe or educational. It sounds stupid and dangerous.
Yeah. He was already friendly. Despite being a Tyrannosaurus Rex, he was a nice dinosaur. He didn't want to hurt anybody unless they hurt me.
It's very nice. I get that. Like you said earlier, he raised them right. He was friendly and protective because you were his owner and you cared for him. Then some idiot gave him that liquid to turn him into a freak of nature.
Yeah. But here's the twist. He didn't actually become aggressive towards me. He became aggressive towards everybody else. And was still extremely friendly to me. That's karma. That's another dose of karma for him. Feraligatr's expression lights up.
Wait, really? He wasn't aggressive to you? He only attacked other people and still showed affection to you?
Yes. He still was extremely friendly to me. And overprotective. The Feraligatr seems pleased by the idea.
That's good. It means that even after transforming into something else, he retained his affection and protectiveness for you. He was still the same friendly dinosaur. He's always been just a lot bigger and scarier. Just a lot bigger and scarier.
Yep. I've had a lot of pets being very protective over me. Period. Sapphire was the exact same way. But I don't consider him just a pet. I consider him my best. One of my best Pokemon friends. No, I walk over to Sapphire while he is still in his dragon form and pet him gently. Please lean to the touch. 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 He is letting me pet him more. Senpai lowers his head a little so you can more easily pet him. It's clear by the look on his face that he really enjoys your affection. The Feraligatr smiles as well, his expression warm.
He's an incredibly unique Pokemon, but he's clearly an amazing friend to have. His protectiveness and loyalty are admirable.
Okay, guys, I'm done. I have a feeling if I continue going any longer, it could be very bad. Very, very bad. Like I said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. By the way, guys, sorry about the random sounds. Ever since I said that nasty word in that one video, I have gone completely berserk. My mind's not even thinking straight right now. Like, literally, I think the only time my brain has a literally thought straight is with that last moment where Sapphire, as a massive dragon, leaned his head down so I could gently pet him. And he was loving it. That's probably the most normal I've thought ever since the time I said that nasty word. I'm done. See you later. I said see you later, says Mega Feraligatr. You know what? Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I'll see you guys for our next video. Bye-bye, everyone.